This conference will now be recorded.
All right. First item tonight is our consent agenda. We have approval of the minutes from our council meeting of July 1st, approval of ordinance number 906, approval of ordinance number 2515, approval of resolution 1052, and approval of facility use agreement for the senior center. Any questions or discussion of any of the consent agenda items or a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion, we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Lane,
Yes.
Murdoch,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Ritter, Daniels.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, the motion passes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Danny. Mike, is there any, there's nobody, is that the list of everyone on the call?
Yeah,
right there?
that's
We have no
everyone
members
that
of
you
the
can see
public.
on the screen.
For the record, I will state there is no members of the public in the audience, so we will dispense with reading the public statement and go to item 3, old business. We have none, so we'll go to 4. New business, A, approve resolution 1051 for use of bow and arrow at 8524.
Yes, council, this, you've seen these requests before. We allow for this in the city code. This is an item that we're not able to put on the consent agenda because part of the application process, the applicant needs to send out letters to neighboring properties indicating that this is on the agenda to allow those neighbors to come and, voice their position if they choose to. So without anybody here to speak on it, I can tell you that the gentleman, the applicant, did comply with our requirements. So with that, I would recommend approving the resolution that I prepared that would allow this on his property.
Okay, questions for the city attorney? Yeah. Hearing none, would someone like to
I'll make a motion, we approve resolution 1051, granting application for property located at 85 Corliss Road for exemption from prohibition of discharging bow and arrow within the city.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion of the motion? Roll call, please.
Lane,
Yes.
Murdoch,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Ritter, Daniels.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Item B, consider temporary use permit for anniversary celebration by DeSoto Reach Church.
Yes, council. This use permit was given to Brad a couple of weeks ago. Reach Church's 1-year anniversary is coming up and they want to have a bit of a block party the evening of Sunday, August 1st. They will be closing down about half a block of the downtown. This map shows it from Wea Street about halfway down. So they're asking permission to have that event, more or less kind of a block party gathering, hot dogs and other bounce houses and grills and yard games. Doesn't look like they put food trucks on here on the application, but discussions this week, it doesn't look like food trucks will be involved. So it will also involve some music and outside just noise of people. So they've also applied for a noise permit. So we're recommending approval of the temporary use application and noise permit for August 1st.
Okay. I guess my only comment would be, I assume they've probably already done it, but just remind them to reach out to KJ's. I think KJ's is open during most of that time.
Yeah, okay. We'll coordinate that, sure.
I don't have any issue with it. I think they just need to communicate if they haven't already. Any questions from council? Someone like to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion, we approve the temporary use permit.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion of the motion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Lane,
Yes.
Murdoch,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Ritter, Daniels,
Yes.
Mayor Walker.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Do you need
All
to
right,
make the
thank you.
motion on the noise permit also?
Yes.
I need to make a motion, we approve the noise permit for the Reach Church on the same date.
Second.
All right. Do I vote on this one as well, Patrick? Or just the temporary?
No, the noise is part of the city code, so
All right.
it's separate.
Any other discussion of the motion? Roll call, please.
Lane,
Yes.
Murdoch,
Yes,
Hatamaker,
Yes.
Ritter, Daniels.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Item C, budget discussion, set date for revenue neutral public hearing.
Yes, Mayor and Council. In March 2021, the Kansas Senate passed Senate Bill 13. It enacted new policies and procedures for local governments to affect the 2022 budget process. If you remember, in past years, local governments have been under the tax lid, which basically allowed for adjustments for CPI for growth. The Senate Bill 13 does not allow for any growth. And so if council would like to exceed that revenue neutral rate, they would need to notify the county clerk. Essentially, the revenue neutral rate is setting a mill levy need to generate the exact same amount of property tax revenue that was generated in the 2022 budget. And it does not include for currently the revenue neutral rate does not include any increases for inflation or growth in a community. In mid-June, the county clerk sent us a revenue neutral rate of 22.4 mils. Our 2022 proposed budget includes mils of 23.23 mils. Additionally, the bill also updates the budget timeline. I've kind of laid out some of the highlights in the budget memo. And so today we will discuss the revenue neutral rate. Pending your approval, we will send a notice to the county clerk for a revenue neutral rate hearing. We will send out on August 5th a draft budget to council. We will adopt on September the 2nd, having held a revenue neutral hearing, a budget hearing, and then finally an adoption of the 2022 budget. And I'll stand for any
Okay.
questions.
Questions?
Don't think we need to have a vote on it.
Just the notice that we will.
Yeah, there's oddly no vote of
It's on
the council
No,
I
required.
mean, essentially, we've given, we've been informed of our proposed mill rate for next year, so.
Yeah, yeah.
By that, we've acknowledged that we will exceed the revenue
Right.
neutral rate.
And our budgeting, we already kind of defined
Right.
the need for it.
Yeah, we've been through all the nuts and bolts.
Okay.
And so my goal is to get you the full draft budget with all the narratives and all the stuff that we're used to seeing in the budget by that first meeting in August. But yeah, this 22.223 mils has been set since May, probably.
Yeah.
So we're going to proceed in that manner unless you tell us differently.
Any objections from council?
Great.
Hearing none, we'll.
All right, I'll make sure we get that sent to the county tomorrow.
All right. Executive session. Anything to discuss in executive session?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Advisory reports. City administrator.
Come on down to the concert tomorrow evening. The weather's going to be great. I hear you can bring alcohol if you want. It's the Instamatics and Land Rush. Land Rush the last time we had a concert brought their local band.
Yeah.
They brought quite a
Good
gathering.
following there.
Yeah. Hopefully have a good turnout. I think people are ready to get back to attending events. So I don't have anything else for you, but I'll answer any questions you might have if I can.
Okay. Anyone have anything for Mike? All right. Not seeing anything. City attorney.
Just wanted to let you know that we did close today on the 30 acres of parkland, so that's finally done and complete. We'll get the deed recorded. The farmer will be able to harvest the crops that are on the property now, and then we'll bring back an agreement to you, but I assume we'll want Mark Nice. He's doing it now.
Let him continue until we have a plan for the improvements there.
Right, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So we'll move in that direction. And that's all I have.
Okay. City planner's not here, so we'll move on to Brandon. Anything from the city clerk tonight?
Just one quick thing. We are putting together the preliminary plans for the council retreat. We have 2 dates that we have kind of set out. The first being October 2nd, the second being October 9th. We are looking at having the retreat at Johnson County Community College. We've tentatively scheduled the same facilitator we had for the 2019 retreat. We'll have more details as soon as we kind of set the date. But if there's no objection, is there a preference for either the October 2nd or the October 9th date?
Both Saturdays.
Yeah, both Saturdays. Sorry, thank you.
I prefer the second, just from what I have on my schedule.
I could also send an email.
All right.
Get
But
back
I
to you on
assume it's gonna
Monday.
be a morning till how late, how long, what are you
Well,
looking at
I-
hour-wise?
Yeah, I would assume it'd be like last time,
2 o'clock or so,
morning till 2 or 3.
mid-afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh, I might be okay either days.
okay.
Yeah, because right now I think the 9th would be better for me.
Well, then the second, definitely.
We have the facilitator tentatively scheduled from about 10 to 2. And that could fluctuate a little bit.
Okay. My thought was it'd be just kind of the same format we did. If you remember the last one we did, same format with that. And the timing is such that, we intend to do the update of the strategic plan, the
Right.
kind of the full engagement update this fall, also a full engagement update of the capital improvements plan. We intend to do that. October, I'm hoping we'll be a little bit into those already and kind of start those. In my mind, at least, we would start both those efforts in September and they'd hopefully be done by the year.
Yeah.
So it'll be early on in both those processes.
Well, it'll be good. I mean, you introduce and then we'll be starting to think about it. And so that retreat would fall in there at a good time to.
Yeah, and it's after the budget and busyness of the summer, so.
Yeah, if I can weigh in, I am not available on the 2nd.
On the 2nd,
Correct,
so only the 9th would work for you?
correct.
Okay.
Of those 2 choices, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll touch base with Kevin Ritter as well. Why don't you get an email out,
Yep,
Brandon? so-
okay. I'll send an email out
Yeah.
tomorrow morning and get everyone's preference.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Council comments. Danny, anything for the group tonight?
Nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Rob?
Nope.
Lori?
No, not tonight, Mayor.
Kevin Hanemichael?
Yes, Mayor, just a quick thank you to Brad and city staff for very proactively handling the discharge issues on Arcadian Estates. The contractor out there did some definite reconstruction out there that'll eliminate potential future problems on Waverly. So thank you very much. That's all I have.
Good. Thanks, Kevin. I'll pass that on.
I think the only thing, excuse me, I have is we have 2 vacancies on the park board right now. I had one application through the website, but we haven't been able to connect. So I'm still, if you guys have someone you would like to recommend or steer us towards, entertain those. In order to keep kind of a diversity balance on the body, I'm trying to fill the position with a female, but and age-wise, we're probably looking for somebody under 50 to balance the age profile of the group as well. But
Yeah, I had mentioned it to someone that I had seen, so.
keep pushing it out there.
I'll start doing a little
All
more,
right.
it's, I try to think of people that I know that have kids in like that. in
Yeah, and that's what I think we need.
events
We
and
need somebody that's active, young.
stuff. Yeah, so I'll try to start asking a few more
All right.
people about it. And I did mention it to one person, and then I think I caught her off guard, so I'll maybe follow up with
Mayor,
her.
I might have a couple of thoughts. What will be the term? Will it be a full term?
Mike, do you remember what, I mean, it's similar to the planning commission terms. I think they're staggered expirations. I don't remember
these-
what that,
So they will fill vacant terms though,
there are 2 vacant positions now, yes. So
and they'll fill that term. Okay. Yeah, I might have a couple ideas.
right. And then we'll probably keep them as long as they will stay, but
Yeah, and if we have trouble, it might be an idea just to get the word out. I know you don't probably want, I don't know if you
I
want
don't,
just any
it's
open to
probably,
everybody, but
we probably could do a,
we could do it on the Facebook page, obviously. or-
Whitney could do
Yeah,
a,
Whitney puts
a
it on
notice
there.
out.
But the other idea is, Timber Trails has their own little newsletter, I think.
Yeah.
that goes, or email link anyway. And so something that if we knew somebody there that would share it, because that's where a lot of the families with kids are kind of in that area too.
And
Not-
perhaps Arbor Ridge now, right? If
Yeah,
there was a.
Right, in Arbor
or-
Ridge. And so if there was any homeowners groups or something that would
Yeah.
put that message out that we're looking, it's, because otherwise people just don't even know.
Right, right.
Could it be in Discovering DeSoto?
We probably don't have one coming up for
Yeah, not till,
It's coming up in
Not till
August.
August.
She's-
Okay.
she's
second
still
week in
taking-
August.
Actually, not
I mean,
that
we'd
far off.
have to let her know pretty quick because she's still taking advertising up until today or tomorrow.
So maybe ask Whitney to
We'll
get
get
with
right on
Rose
that.
and we'll put a
Yeah.
little.
Word there. Yeah.
Yeah, Lori, kind of echoing your comments there. I know a number of families in Timber Trails that have high school age students, and I was thinking of kind of approaching it more from the school perspective. But I think you're right, Lori. Looking at some of those neighborhoods with kids would be a really good way to go.
Well, and another idea is in DeSoto, a lot of the staff and teachers, football staff and stuff at the high school, they're family and they have their kids here and they're doing things. So, those are those are kind of the ideas of, some of the people that are willing to be active and
We do have
participate.
Ryan,
Is he on it already?
yeah, on the, yeah,
Johnson is.
yeah. So we could ask Ryan to lean on somebody.
Well, that's what the person that the lady I had talked to is associated with the schools,
Yeah.
but I also know she has kids too. So it was,
And maybe we could brainstorm ways to make those meetings more fun.
Yeah.
you
Get the
could,
bounce houses.
we could
and
pass
cookies.
ordinance. You could have alcohol.
Or Mike doesn't go.
Kind of done that already.
I guess also along those lines, since we've started it, I have been the park board liaison. I don't have a problem continuing that, but if someone on the council would like to take that role on, I would certainly offer that up to anyone that wanted that opportunity. So not that I need an answer now, but if think about it, and if you want to step into that role, I would certainly be willing to share it because it's a non-voting, basically it's just there to represent the governing body amongst that body.
One meeting a month.
Well, right. So, but again, I'm happy to continue, but I don't want, if someone else would like that opportunity, I'd like to make that available. You like the way I put that, opportunity?
It's a great opportunity.
There'll be bounce houses and cookies.
It could be bounce houses and cookies. I think that's all I had tonight. So
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
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 All right. We are adjourned.
Thank you, everybody.
See y'all.